Hi! It's time to make a couple of my new favorite cozy holiday oatmeals. Welcome to Steamy Vegan Kitchen. I'm Janelle and I'm so glad you're tuning in. First up, let's make this creamy and nutty spiced oatmeal. It is cozy, warming, and comforting, not to mention healthy, and perfect to make on Christmas morning, or anytime really. Let's go! You will need 1 cup of rolled oats, 2 cups of plant milk, 3 tablespoons of nut or seed butter, 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cardamom, half a teaspoon of allspice, a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, a quarter teaspoon of cloves, a third of a cup of raisins, a pinch of salt, and a third of a cup of chopped walnuts. Okay, so as you will see throughout this video, this recipe is very straightforward to make. It is literally just you dumping everything into this pot here and cooking. So first, you're gonna start by adding in your milk, your spices, your maple syrup, and your nut butter. Now you can use whatever nut butter you like. Here I used sunflower seed butter only because my husband is intolerant to peanuts and this is what we had in the house, but go ahead, use whatever you want. You're going to want to give this a really good whisk here. I would say a rather aggressive whisk. You want to dissolve all those spices and the nut butter so that you have a delicious, warm, spicy, creamy base. You're going to want to bring that liquid mixture to a gentle, almost boil. Just make sure it gets nice and steamy. You're going to add in your rolled oats, chia seeds and ground flax seeds, your pinch of salt, and your third of a cup of raisins. And you're going to want to mix that all with a wooden spoon until it's all perfectly combined. Bring the heat down to a low temperature and let it simmer for about 10 minutes until the oats are completely cooked and creamy. You're going to want to stir this quite often. Here, this has been cooking for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. It's not quite done, but you can definitely see it's getting a lot creamier. So keep stirring it so the bottom doesn't burn. And then by about the 10-minute mark, you're going to have a deliciously creamy cooked oatmeal that you can enjoy. Seriously guys, I just love this breakfast because it is so fast, it is so easy to make. It sounds like there's a lot of ingredients, but there's really not. A lot of those ingredients are just your spices, which you can also tweak around if you like. And it's so like customizable. You can add whatever you want to it. Here we are topping it with some chopped pecans and walnuts. But use whatever nuts and seeds you have on hand, whatever you feel like. And I'm using a sliced banana, but use an apple, use some other fruit, whatever you like. I love to top it with a little bit of extra milk, just for that extra touch of creaminess. Top it off with some cinnamon if you like a little extra punch of flavor like I do, and you're pretty much good to go. Look how seriously delicious this is. It is so creamy. It's so full of flavor. It's not too sweet either. It's got amazing texture. You've got crunch. You've got a little bit of chewiness from the raisins. Ugh, I just love this so much, and I hope you guys enjoy. If Santa's gingerbread cookies and glass of non-dairy milk had a baby, it would be this. Rich, spicy, warm. This oatmeal tastes like Christmas in a bowl, and you guys are going to love it. For this recipe, you will need 1 cup of gluten-free rolled oats, 2 cups of plant milk, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 2 tablespoons of molasses, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. Now, the cooking methods are pretty much the exact same as the previous oatmeal, so I'm kind of going to whiz through this one a little bit faster, but here we go. Just like before, you're going to add your milk to your pot, plus all of your spices, brown sugar and molasses, and you're going to give it all a really good whisk, because again, you want those spices to be dissolved, because no one likes to get a mouthful of chunky spices. And once that has been whisked together, you're going to bring that to a gentle, almost boil once again and add in your oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pinch of salt, and give that another good mix so that everything is well combined. And just like with before, you're gonna basically just stir until this bad boy is ready to eat. You want it to be nice, thick, and creamy like a creamy dream. Ooh, that kind of sounded weird. Nice, thick, and creamy like a dream. Ooh, forget I said that. At some point while it is cooking, I would give your oatmeal a little taste just to see how sweet it is. Personally, I did not think it was sweet enough for my taste, so I added an extra half tablespoon of brown sugar, and that totally did the trick. Feel free to add more or less brown sugar if you like. Molasses can tend to make anything gingerbread tasting a little bit bitter if it's not balanced out with the right amount of sweetness. Again, serve with whatever toppings you have available and that feel right to you in that moment. But what I used was, again, a little bit of plant milk. Plus, I also had some homemade gingerbread on hand, so I chopped that up and I put it on top. Feel free to do the same because I tell you, it is amazing. And who doesn't like eating cookies for breakfast? Again, add any fresh fruit or more nuts and seeds and just make it your own. And that's all, folks. I hope you enjoy making and eating these recipes as much as I have. Check out the full recipes on my blog, steamyvegankitchen.com, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I so appreciate your love and support, you guys. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a wonderful holiday season. Cheers!